gentlemen, this is championship time on Ultimate Kickboxing. It's 4 rounds for the country regional super welterweight championship of Victoria. 2 young men who have been to the design camp already. Would you welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on my left, occupying the red corner. He was formerly known as the Kamikaze Kid, but he's grown up, he told me tonight at ringside. He is right in the heart of the city of Melbourne. Passes power with sunshine, place Jim John Sheena, his coach. Would you welcome at 24 years of age, with 14 bouts, 12 wins, wearing multi-coloured Muay Thai trunks, with Holden and Gordon in the corner. Would you welcome Sato Kamikaze Kamikaze. And across the ring in the blue corner, with his new coach, he is a man first found in Melbourne, Greg Benedict. He brings in the center ring. He has been, as I say, one of the hot favourites of Melbourne town from the elite gymnasium right in the heart of Wodonga, Albury. He has a record of 10 bouts, 2 wins. But don't deny this man, wearing black trunks with white and a touch of red, piping hot copper, David Hot Chocolate Pie. 4 rounds of kickboxing, Vice President, Country Regional Championship. 4 rounds, gentlemen. Bill, and our sponsor for this bout is
One World Communications, Howard. All your mobile phone needs, portable phones, fax machines, open anywhere you can get that. And they'll give you the service to go with it.
okay, he's coming up on April 5. It's a big another kickboxing. Jamal Hassan, Broadmeadows Leisure Centre, Wilson Tikan, Peter Sturlovich, and many other greats unveiling new faces. It's called the Battle Zone. Sunday, April 5. Round 1.
First round, about 4th fight of the night in what Paul DeMacaulay, the promoter, has called a very special matchup between Sato Hamazaki, one of your favourite kickboxers, Mark, up against Hot Chocolate David Parks. Tell us a little bit about Sato.
Well, what can I say, Michael? He's from parts unknown. He's the man with the tattooed back. David Parks taking him on. And what can I say? It's the battle of the tattooed warriors here tonight, as both these guys slug it out. 2 very colourful characters of the sport.
Sato, the phenom of kickboxing, and the Hot Chocolate one copying a low blow. I'm tipping this one won't go the distance. I'm tipping one of these men's going to give, and there's going to be a knockout somewhere along the way. 2 characters of the sport fighting here for a Victorian title. Hot Chocolate just flicking out the front kick. Goes downstairs, the leg kick. Sato hasn't really fired off a convincing shot yet. Scheduled for 4 by 2, 50 seconds remaining in round 1. Hamazaki goes with a high right round kick. Another one by Hamazaki. Slightly slower pace than the other cracker paces we've been set in the last 3 bouts. Parks following him against the ropes, connecting with the right hand a little bit late. Your third man in centering, referee Bryce Birtwhistle. 15 seconds to go, Mark.
Well, David Parks is picking his shots quite well here in this first round. Unloading there with the inside leg kicks and body shots. Hot Chocolate is has certainly blended himself here well tonight, and he's looking the goods in the first round.
End of the first round of action, a good round there for Hot Chocolate David Parks, coming on strongly towards the end, and it'll be interesting to see how the stats shape up.
That's got the man from parts unknown, Hamazaki. Not so impressive. Only 2 good connecting punches in that round, as opposed to the man who's running hot tonight, Hot Chocolate, 17 connecting punches. So that's certainly in the stats. Hot Chocolate is leading. Look at the kicks. 9 good below waist kicks, as opposed to 4 from Hamazaki. High kicks, Hot Chocolate outdone there. Hamazaki 5 connecting, as opposed to 3 from Hot Chocolate.
Second round of action between these 2 tattooed warriors. Hot Chocolate David Parks out of the blue corner. Sato the Kamikaze Hamazaki out of the red corner. Hot Chocolate came on strongly towards the end of the first round. Can he continue the momentum here in the second? Hamazaki just trying to stay mobile.
Well, David Parks is hunting for that uppercut. You'll notice every time Hamazaki ducks his head, Parks loads up that uppercut that we've just seen, and he's going to try and pick Hamazaki off with that, and it'll be interesting to see if it comes off for him, but certainly a good strategy because the man from Parts Unknown keeps dropping his head, and it's going to get taken off if he doesn't stay a little bit more upright.
Big high right round kick by Sato Hamazaki. Came close but no cigar. Hot Chocolate follows him into the blue corner. Trying to lay in the big left hand. Goes down to the body. Working the left uppercut up to the jaw. Well, they're not the prettiest fighters to watch, but they're gutsy. Dave Parks waiting in with the big left hand. Nice front kick, just picks him off, and another to the face. David Parks continues to be the aggressor in the second round. Got Hamazaki against the ropes. Fires back with a high right round kick and another one. Dave Parks just ducking out of the way of that wild right hand.
Hamazaki trying to go to work, but have a look how low he drops his head. David Parks a little more composed as Hamazaki takes a trip to the canvas from an inside leg kick. But I'll tell you, Michael, these guys are a picture in more ways than one. Have a look at them. Tattooed warriors. Off to the tattoo show after the fight here tonight, I hear.
Another grueling, brutal round.
I'll just let the one go through there, Hammer. The end of the second round of action. David Parks doing a real number on Sato Hamazaki at the moment. And I feel that David Parks, if he keeps chopping away, could just put Hamazaki down for the count and end this fight before the time limit.
Once again, we see Hot Chocolate running hot. Burn your lips on this one. 21 punches connecting, as opposed to Hamazaki, who only had 2. We have a look at the below-the-waist leg kicks. 8 to Hot Chocolate, and 3 only to the man from the Parts Unknown. We have a look at the above-waist kicks, and there we go, Hot Chocolate 11, and Sato Hamazaki only 9.
David Parks been the dominator so far in the first 2 rounds of action.
Thanks for joining us.
Will he come out smoking again in this round?
Okay, Paul Fifield, great news.
Sato Hamazaki forced to weather the storm so far. They trade some low kicks. Parks trying to find the target with the big left uppercut. There it is again, he connected on that occasion. Back Sato against the ropes, drills down the body shot. Sato's got his head down, he's right for the picking. Parks just winding up the round kicks. Hot Chocolate definitely looking for a knockout in this bout. Inside leg kick there to Sato. And another one falls into the canvas again. He's found the target with those inside leg kicks. So far, they'll take the starch right out of Sato Hamazaki.
I'll tell you what, Michael, both these boys are really banging away here. They're tough by any stretch of the imagination. They're both hammering away with everything they've got. You've got to take your hats off to them just for that. Both loading up their kicks and punches. Sato, nothing wrong with covering, but he's just got to keep his face up because he's going to get picked off.
Well, Sato just kissed the front kick there of David Parks, forces him into the blue corner. Parks going to work with his fists again, looking to put the Kamikaze Kid away. Parks is taunting him, saying, come on, put up a bit of a fight. Backs him into the neutral corner. Hamazaki, who's been wobbled again by the big left hand, flies out with an uppercut of his own.
Well, earlier tonight, someone said that Hot Chocolate looks a little like the Captain Snooze Man. I think it was you, actually, but Michael. But I can tell you, he's trying to put Hamazaki to bed here. He's trying to put him away, loading it up with all he's got. And he's fired up, Hot Chocolate. He's fired up here tonight, Captain Snooze.
Referee Bryce Burwhistle assigned this difficult job, and a big front kick to end the round there by Hot Chocolate. David Parks put the Kamikaze Kid down.
Have a look at Hot Chocolate. He's fired up. He's fired up for this bout. He wants a title. And good on him. He's been there many times. He's had some tough fights. And he's a tough customer. And he's here to do business tonight. And it's good to see. Hamasaki has walked into truly a storm. Looking at the statistics sheets, 20 connecting punches from Hot Chocolate. Hamasaki only 3. And you have a look at the high kicks. Again, 9 to Hot Chocolate and only 2 to Hamasaki. So Hamasaki has walked into an absolute typhoon of technique here tonight.
Fourth and final round in this title bout between the Hot Chocolate one, David Parks, and the Kamikaze Kid, Sato Hamasaki. David Parks going to work again. Sato trying to remain mobile and out of the way of the vicious hands of David Parks. He's been working them a treat so far. There's another inside leg kick from Hot Chocolate. Poor old Sato Hamasaki's taken more knocks on the front door in this fight. Dave Parks forcing him into the neutral corner, trying to line up the left uppercut. Sato's head down low again. That could prove his undoing. A high left round kick there from David Parks. Parks firing out the front kick, lines up the big left hand, came close but no cigar. And Sato Hamasaki trying to suck in some breath and see this fight out, Mark.
That would have had to have hurt there. Hamasaki's shin crunching under the power of Parks's leg kick. But he's firing back some kicks of his own now. But David Parks is working that front kick a treat here tonight. He's picking Hamasaki off every time. And Parks has been working his drills on the bag. You can see it. And it's good to see he's worked up hard for this fight.
The seconds ticking down in this title fight between David Parks and Sato Hamasaki. Third man in centre ring, referee Bryce Birtwistle. Parks still looking to put him out with that big left hand. Fires in the uppercut. Was nothing but a fresh air shot. Plants him with the left hand. Sato clubs him with a left of his own. The uppercut from Parks. Sato connecting with the left. The sweat flew from the bow of Hot Chocolate. End of the fourth and final round. Our title bout, David Parks and Sato Hamasaki. Contrary to my earlier opinion, it went the distance.
Well, what a mammoth bout here for the Hot Chocolate man, David Parks. It's the best I've seen him fight. Put it all together here tonight. Hamasaki, well, it's back to parts unknown for him. He'll have to go and work on his drills and do a lot more before he has another bite at the cherry. But just one last look at the stats. And David Parks, Hot Chocolate, romping it in. 14 punches, clean punches, as opposed to only 4 from Hamasaki. And that's pretty much the tale of all the other statistics as well. So well done to David Parks, not preempting anything, but we'll take it down to the judges and see what they come up with.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you congratulate the new champ, Super Welterweight Regional Victorian Champion from the blue corner, David Hot Chocolate Parks. Sato, come across. Bad luck there. You grew up tonight. You said no more to kid stuff. But it was a tough battle in there. You just got picked at the post. Bad luck, Sato.
Well, I only came back from Japan 2 months ago because Paul Demakoli called me and said he wanted me to come back and train with Johnny.